Hey, Laura here from Recurring Revenue Rocks. Welcome along to the Business X Human Design Show. It's great to have you here. So I wanted to pop on to make a quick video today all about how to key into your human design energy to help it sell for you. This is such a big deal. I could probably make about 100 videos just on this one topic, but this is something that was coming up for me. So I wanted to make a quick video about it now to share these thoughts whilst they're in my mind. So the thing that is the most important thing actually when it comes to raising your prices, and I don't mind which human design energy type you are, if you're a projector, you're a manager, and whatever. The key thing is that you are doing your thing so that other people can witness it. So this comes up a lot for projectors because of the whole, wait for the invitation thing. But still, the key thing remains. You need to be out there doing your thing so that people can witness you and experience your energy, and then the invitations come, if you're a projector, for example. And there is a story that I wanted to share with you that really illustrates this point so beautifully. So it's to do with Jack Black and the School of Rock film, right? So I watched this film the other day at the weekend with my kids, and I was watching the film and I said to my husband about halfway through, I was like, my gosh, I wonder if Jack Black wrote this film, because it's like, it is totally a vehicle for him, for all of his talent and all of his, his unique way of being. And I believe that Jack Black is a Mani-Gen from what I've seen online. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've read he is. The point is, he, at the time of School of Rock, like just before the film came about, before it was written, Jack Black was doing his thing. So he was getting given roles in Hollywood which were like really like quite 2D. They didn't showcase him in all of his Jack Black glory. They did not show all of his amazing like comedy skills, his musical skills, like the films that he was like, in The Holiday. If you think about the film The Holiday, right? That film does not showcase Jack Black in all his wonder. He's good in it. He's all right. He's a nice character. You can tell that he's a nice guy or whatever, but it does not showcase him in all of his wonder. However, fast forward to School of Rock. Oh my gosh, he is lit up. He is in his element. That whole film is his vehicle, right? So I was saying to my husband, I was like, so John, do you think he wrote this film for himself to star in? And I Googled it. I was kind of like, did Jack Black write the film? So the story goes that his next door neighbor in real life happened to be a film writer. I don't know where this is, in Hollywood or wherever it was they lived. But this next door neighbor film writer had seen Jack Black's musical chaos going on in his life, because Jack Black is an amazing musician. It's like, if you know anything about Jack Black, you know that he's a great musician, and he's like, I think he's the founder of Tenacious D, the band. He's you know what a great singer he is. Anyway, he was doing his thing. He was rocking out. He was like having band members around. He was always living this life of like musical chaos and being funny. And his neighbor was like, oh my gosh, why are you being written these really boring roles in Hollywood? Nobody is showcasing the awesomeness that is you, Jack Black. And this neighbor wrote the film School of Rock for Jack Black. And I just wanted to share that story because to me, that completely sums up everything that we need to know about us doing our thing and being witnessed in order to get everything aligned for us in life. And say projectors. I know so many projectors who are kind of like, yeah, but I got to wait for the invitation. But it's like, you can still do your thing. I know, like in this story that I've just shared, Jack Black is a Mani-Gen. I think he's a Mani-Gen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Might be a generator. I think he's a Mani-Gen. But he was still doing his thing, and he got witnessed, and then everything was aligned, right? If he'd just been in his room, like on a little quiet banjo, just singing to himself, nobody would have witnessed all of his magic and been like, oh my gosh, we need to showcase you. We need to unleash your magic on the world, right? And this is just so true. And there's another story about like Gwen Stefani, manifester with Linda Perry, who I believe is a Mani-Gen as well, and how those two came together, and how Gwen Stefani was in a studio with Linda Perry. Gwen Stefani was like not loving it. This was just before she kind of like when she went solo, and Linda Perry was there to help her write some music, and Gwen Stefani was like just kind of basically in a mood, not happy, didn't want to be in the studio. And Linda Perry's like, go home, go and get a rest. And then Linda Perry was like so lit up that she wrote the song, like What You Waiting For, the Gwen Stefani song, What You Waiting For. And it was based on, that whole interaction that she had with Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani didn't come into that studio singing and doing all of the things and saying all the stuff. She went in a bad mood. But that showing up as she was the first in the dominoes, that Linda Perry ended up writing this amazing song. Gwen Stefani was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And they ended up making amazing music together. So I really want you to kind of like have a think about those two stories and think about how you're showing up. I don't care if you're a projector, a manifestor, manager, generator, reflector, whatever you are you doing your thing so that other people can witness your energy? Are you doing that in your business? Are you showing up and doing the thing? Because sometimes when we over effort, when we over, things don't go as well for us. And I want to use this in the context of, so I'm a manifestor. I used to do sales calls, and sales calls, it's like, yeah, sales calls, okay. But actually that's not the best use of my manifestor energy. I always make like the vast majority of my sales by going live, running a workshop, talking from the heart, sharing experience about what I know to be true and helping people, and then making an offer and making it easy for people to book in with me. I make it easy now. I do like my sales over Messenger because that's easier, because it works better for me, because I say so, because I'm a manifestor, and because that's the way I want to do things. But I'm not over efforting. I'm not forcing myself to do sales calls because that's what everyone says I should do. That does not align with my energy at all. It really doesn't. And I'm just like, I'm not available for that. What am I available for? What's going to work for me? How can I do it in a way that works with my energy? So that is like, that's something that I really want to share with you. It's like, you know, when someone is over efforting, like I remember doing a sales call where I many sales calls in fact, where I over efforted. I over delivered, over gave, oversold, over everything. And guess what happened? I didn't make a sale. Whereas when I rock up in Messenger, I'm like, hey, ask some questions. Are they a good fit? Yes or no? If they aren't, then I'll signpost them in the right way. If they are, I'll make them an offer. It's easy. It's like, you know, when you're dating and you go on a date with someone who's over efforting, it's like the biggest turn off ever, right? You don't want to go out with someone who's over efforting. You want to go out with someone who's cool, who knows their worth, who knows what they're about, and they're cool, right? What feels better to you? So this is kind of like, I suppose, a video of two messages. Firstly, are you letting your human design energy lead the way? Are you showing up and showing the world what you're about so that they can witness you, so they can experience your energy and make their minds up about whether they want to work with you or not? And secondly, it's like, don't over effort, don't force yourself, like don't force a square peg into a round hole. This is not what this is about. Like I don't do sales calls anymore because I'm like, well, I don't want to. It's like, I just, it's not the way I do business anymore. It was for a while, but it's not the way I do business anymore. And that's great because then I'm not over efforting. I'm not making myself jump hoops that I simply don't need to jump in my business at this stage in my career as an entrepreneur. So really think about what that looks like for you. Are you letting your human design energy sell for you? So I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's a short and sweet one. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Does this resonate? Are you letting your human design energy sell for you? And if you'd like to find out more about working together, I specialize in helping people to raise their solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners. I help you to raise your prices, to have better, more potent offers that you enjoy more. And I help you to use your human design energy to sell for you so that you're not over efforting and you're not banging a square peg into a round hole. So if you want to find out more about that, you should be able to see a link somewhere above this video where you can book in for or you can just like request a chat with me over DM, or you can just message me. That's probably the easiest way. Any questions at all, let me know, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this below.